Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full glam makeup look. I know that I have been off of YouTube for a minute, but today we're gonna have some fun with makeup and play with makeup. Let's get started. I bought some items at Ulta today, so we're gonna just try them out and see how they work. I got the Professional Hydrating Primer. It just looks like this. I always like to prime my face before I put my makeup on because it can really help with keeping your makeup on all day. So what have you guys been up to? What has quarantine been like for everybody? Because for me, it's definitely been hard to stay in the house and not go anywhere. I mean, I went to Ulta, but other than that, I don't really go anywhere. It's crazy. Everything that's been going on lately in the world, like the Black Lives Matter, is crazy. So our face is primed, and I think I like this primer. It's pretty good. Okay, so the next thing that I like to do is my foundation, and I like the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. It just looks like that. I like to apply it with my beauty sponge. This is the Morphe beauty sponge. Always wet it before I use it because it'll make your foundation go on flawlessly. I take a paper towel after I wet it, and I just like this and just wring it out so it's just damp and it's not like really wet. So one thing that I like to do is press your makeup into your skin and just keep bouncing the beauty blender everywhere. Sorry, I'm like looking in my mirror right here. And my son is in the background, so if you can hear him, that's because he's playing with his toys. He's in his little bouncer. He loves that thing. You always want to put your foundation on your neck as well, so it doesn't look like you are wearing a mask, and just have everything blended. This is an awesome foundation. It is definitely full coverage, medium full coverage. I really like a full coverage foundation. It feels so good to be filming again, like, to be honest. I haven't done it in like 4 years and I have missed it so much. I miss filming for YouTube and like making videos for you guys, and it's fun. It's like you're playing with makeup and you're having fun while you're doing it, and I just miss it. So I'm glad that I'm getting back into this because, especially with what's going on in the world and like quarantine, not really being able to leave your house right now is like the perfect time to do it. So if you guys have ever been like thinking about doing YouTube and you're kind of like on the edge about it, just do it. That's how I was forever, and I was always like super intimidated by doing it. I don't really know why. I mean, maybe it could be because like people will judge you, and like I don't want to be judged, but who cares? At the end of the day, it's your life. You only have one life to live. Like, do it doing things that you love doing and that make you happy. Regardless, people are gonna judge you no matter what you do. So that's my 2 cents. Just do it. Do what makes you happy. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to concealer, and I like to use the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair. This concealer is bomb, I am telling you. You guys have got to get this concealer. It is so good. So what concealer does is it highlights the place that you want to highlight, and for me, I definitely put it underneath my eyes because I have dark circles under there. So this definitely helps to hide the dark circles. And then you just want to blend it out. I used to do like a big V right here of concealer, and I feel like it's too much. And this is like, I feel like it's a full coverage concealer, so you definitely don't need a whole lot. And also, another good thing about using concealer on your lids instead of using like an eye primer, just use your concealer as a primer for your eyeshadow. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything that I'm using or anything that I'm doing, just leave them in the comments down below for sure. Okay, so now that we've done all of that, we're gonna set our face, and I am using the Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. And I'm just gonna use my beauty sponge. This powder is so good, and it's translucent as well, so there's no like color to it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna contour, and I like to use the Hoola Benefit Bronzer, and I'm not really sure what kind of brush this is. It just says BH Cosmetics. So just use any contouring brush that you like, and I like to contour in the hollows of my cheeks. and up on my forehead. If you contour your forehead, it helps, like especially if you have a bigger forehead, it helps to make it look smaller. So we're definitely gonna do that. I've always enjoyed doing makeup ever since I was a little girl, and my sister used to put makeup on me. I can't remember how old I was. I want to say that I was probably 3 or 4 when she started putting makeup on me, and she was like, I don't even know, I think she was like 16. Maybe I was a little older, maybe I was like 5 or 6. She would just always like put makeup on me, and it was so much fun to just like be a girl and do that stuff. And even at that young of an age, like I loved it. And ever since then, like I've always wanted to do something with makeup or do something that involves makeup. And here I am making videos for you guys. I honestly love it. It's so much fun. I mean, there's drag makeup, there's all kinds of like different ways that you can do your makeup, and it's just crazy. It's so cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab a bigger brush and I am just gonna blend it out a little bit more. It is so pretty. I wish you guys could see outside. It's just gorgeous. Bryson, he's so funny. He likes to make noise, that's for sure. Okay, so it's coming off a little bit intense on camera, but I promise you it doesn't look that intense in person. I always love to contour my jawline because if you're like me and you've had babies and you got a double chin, it definitely helps to do this. And you always want to blend it down as well. Okay, so now we're gonna contour our nose. I like to use this Sigma brush. I'm not really sure the name of it because I've had it for so long and the name's rubbed off. But we're gonna swirl it around in the bronzer and then tap off the excess and try to contour our nose. Okay, now we're gonna blend out that nose contour just a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna highlight, and I like to use the Morphe M501 brush. It just looks like this. And I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and we are going to use this color and this color to highlight. These colors are literally so pretty. Like, look at that glow. So pretty. I love this palette so much. It's so good. So I like to highlight on the top of my cheeks. I also like to highlight right here on my forehead, above the brow. I also highlight a little bit on my chin. I like to use a different brush to highlight my nose. I use a smaller brush because it helps us to be precise. I like to use this MAC 242 brush. This looks like that. You just do the ball of your nose, and then you do a line down your nose. I don't like to go all the way down, just like that, and then blend it out with your finger so it's not so harsh. Sorry, I'm not like trying to flip you guys off. Doing that also helps you have the appearance of bigger lips. Now that we're done with our face, we're gonna move on to the eyebrows. Eyebrows are honestly a pain in the butt for me, so I'm gonna do them off camera and I will be right back. Okay, that's honestly as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so when I went to Ulta today, I got the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm excited to because I've been using the regular Morphe spray. It's in like a black bottle and I love it. So I'm really excited to try this. So we're gonna set our face. I have dry skin, so this definitely helps like hydrate me for sure. So as far as eyeshadow, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I mostly want the makeup to be focused on like the skin and the lashes. So we're going to go back into our Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I think I'm going to go into this one right here. And I'm just using a standard blending brush. And we're just going to put that into our crease. It doesn't have to be perfect, and just put it in your crease. I'm so excited for everything that's going on in the world to be over because I cannot do this whole quarantine thing anymore. Like, I'm losing my mind. I don't know how all of you are doing it, but let me know in the comments down below. I swear, I spend most of the time on my eyes blending. That is the key to having a flawless look, is blend, blend, blend. It's so hard to do videos like these because like I don't know what to talk about. Now I'm going to use a little bit deeper brown. I'm going to use the color, I think it's called Firework. Yeah, Firework right here. I'm going to use a Sigma ES5 brush and it just looks like this. Has a little bit of color from last time I did my eyes, but trust me, there's nothing left on it. So we're just gonna put it on the outer corner of our eye and blend it into the crease. I just want that deeper chocolatey look. Okay, so now we're going to take that same brush that we used the first time and we're just going to blend out the edges. One thing I like to do is I like to hold my brush all the way out here because if you hold it all the way in here, then it's going to be really harsh. So that's why I hold it all the way out here. Okay, so now with my concealer, I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand and I'm going to take, I don't even know what kind of brush this is. It's a Sigma brush and it looks like this. I'm going to take that and carve out the cat eye look that we want. And then I just take my finger and I blend it out. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, the Amrezy palette. Super pretty. I think I want to start off with this color right here called Barb. You see how pretty that is? Super pretty. I'm going to spray my brush with the setting spray. It actually helps it to stick on better. Dang, what a pair of lashes can do. I cannot believe these lashes. They are so beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen lashes like this pretty. They feel so real too. So now we're going to do the bottom lash line. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take a pencil brush like this. And I'm going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to take the color Faint and put that on my bottom lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to take a flat definer brush, it looks like this, and I'm going to go back into the color Firework, and we're going to put that on the bottom lash line. Okay, so now we're going to take that pencil brush and the same color that we just used and blend that out more. I really like this smoky look underneath the eye. Okay, so next we're going to use some eyeliner, and I am going to be using the Clinique black eyeliner. And we're going to put it in our waterline. So now we're going to put mascara on the bottom lashes. So now I'm going to put some blush on, and I'm going to use the Tarte blush in Party, and I'm going to use this fluffy brush, and we're just going to put that on the apples of our cheeks and blend it back. To put a little bit on my chin and my nose and a little bit on my forehead. Okay guys, so I did my lips off camera. The camera cut off for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But I did use the KKW lip liner in the shade Nude 0.5. Just looks like that. And I did use lip gloss, the Buxom lip gloss in the shade Celeste. And it looks like that. It's really pretty. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up down below. If you hit the little bell icon down below, you will get notified every time I upload a brand new video. That'll be it. Thanks guys. Bye.